Welcome to Fit Mama Health Talk with Angela Campbell, where I love to share real life lessons to help encourage you and to also teach you to honor and take care of your entire body, your mind, and also your spirit, so that you, as a busy woman, busy mom, can show up the healthier and happier version of you for all of those you love, as well as keeping up with chasing your dream. Welcome to your new lifestyle.
Oh my goodness, you guys, happy Monday. Happy Monday. I'm excited for today's topic because it's something that I'm crazy passionate about. Talking to you about what is in a health journey. What does that even look like? What is the difference in a health journey, Angela, and a weight loss journey? Aren't they the same thing? No, they're totally not the same thing. So today I want to really break down the two because I think it's very important. And in my journey in the fitness industry for over 15 years now, and just in just a passion to not only just be in this space myself, but really truly help people has really evolved over the years. Really helping people with their health journey is so much more of a passion of mine than just their weight loss journey or just their fitness journey or just a workout program or just all the things, right? I really want to enlighten you all today. Like, what is the difference in a health journey? Like, what is included? Because there's a lot of things that are included that a lot of people don't realize. I just got off the phone with someone. We were having this conversation. She just finished our detox program, did awesome in our detox program. You guys, the results are still coming in. Over 80 pounds were lost among the ladies who were in that program. And so far, and there's more coming. It's an 11-day program if you're not familiar with it. And more coming in. But the thing that she shared that she really liked the most and the shifts that she knows that she needs is all about the mindset, and it's all in the mind, right? Like, I feel like it's one of the biggest differences, but I'm going to go into way more detail. Somebody say hi though first. Let me know that you are here and you can actually hear me okay. Hey Shauna, there you are. Perfect. I always have to make sure. I was actually live in the wrong group a while ago and couldn't find me. I'm like, where am I? Oh gosh, I'm in the wrong place. It's Monday. It's okay, ladies. If we make mistakes, it's all good. So I'm going to talk about all the things today. If you have questions, drop them below. And I would love to know, I'm going to ask you first, if you're listening to me right now, if you like the information and the things we do inside this community, we do way more than, hey, let's drop some pounds. We do way more leaning on the health journey side, right? But I want to know for you personally right now, what type of journey do you feel when I say weight loss or health journey? What do you, as in, I'm so focused, I just want that stupid skull to move, I want to look different, I want to feel different? Or are you more like, I don't really care what the scale says. I just want to feel better, I want to function better, I want to show up, I want to be more on that health journey so I can be a healthier version of me, right? Hey Terry, what is up, girl? Which one resonates with you more? Where do you feel more aligned right now when I'm talking just barely about the two? Health, Terry says health, I love it. I love that. That's going to make my heart happy whenever I see that. But weight loss is also very important, right? It's what a lot of women that join the detox program, what appeals to them is, hey, we can help them lose 6 pounds in 11 days. Yes. Some women lost a little bit less. A lot of women lost that and then some. It has to do with so much more than just, it's not a strict diet where you're starving yourself by any means. You're actually eating a lot of good, healthy food. But there's a reason why, we so far, and there's still a lot of people who haven't submitted the results yet, but 80 pounds so far among the ladies that have reported the results. 80 pounds so far. And we're starting a new one on January 3rd. So if that's something that is appealing to you, say detox in the comments, and we'll send you some information for you to check it out. Just know that it's about nutrition and it's about mindset, and we do it all together, right? But also the fitness challenge. If you guys are starting the fitness challenge with us, say me in the comments. I'm trying to think what the best thing for you to say. Just say me in the comments. I love that you're doing it, and if you're like, I don't even know what you're talking about, Angela, I've missed all of it, all good. Put fitness in the comments and we'll get you a sign up. You can sign up. I prefer to ask you to have you guys sign up. Why? Because we hold you accountable. We make sure that you see the posts by tagging you in them and doing different things just to give you that extra piece of support. If you actually sign up for it, it's totally free. But the fitness challenge is designed to help you get through the holidays, you guys. But I want to encourage you to do two things in the fitness challenge if you're doing it with us. literally do your best with the workouts. As you can see, it's kind of like a little pyramid. Start with 1 rep and go all the way up to 12 of 2 exercises. Each day the exercises are going to change. And then you're going to go down. If you can, do what you can. Go up as high as you can. You do you. It's your pace. It's your race. It's always your best. But the other piece of that is I want you to think about a minimum of one thing every single day that you're grateful for, and post it whenever you share that you did your workout. Why? Because there's so much power behind you remembering, hey, I'm grateful. Instead of stressed and worried, I'm grateful for what I have in front of me, right? So put grateful in the comments. And if you haven't shared what you're grateful for today, drop it below. Let's see it. I shared mine this morning, and I will tell you I'm grateful for you guys all in this community. I'm grateful for this community. I cannot tell you enough. Just being able to pour into you guys truly helps me fill my cup and help me serve my purpose every day that I truly feel is my big plan. So with that said, let's get into what you guys are even on here to listen to me talk about today, and that's a weight loss journey and a health journey. What in the world is, like, what is the difference between the two? So let's talk about weight loss first. I'm going to talk a little bit about that. Now, and I will tell you, I want to give a shout out to Charlotte in this group, and also Amy Worley. And you ladies, I actually inspired the topic of today. Why? Because I think Charlotte shared it first. There's an image going around that breaks down these two. And I'm like, that is so powerful. I want to talk about it. So thank you both, Amy and Charlotte, for sharing that, because I was like, everybody needs to know that, and you need to be more aware of that, right? Okay, so weight loss journey. Weight loss journey focuses on a lot of things, right? It's not, and I don't want anybody to think I'm talking about a weight loss journey, because if you're trying to lose weight, amazing, keep it rocking, let's do it. Let's lock arms and do it together. The health journey includes weight loss, but it includes a lot more too. So let's first, if you're just on a weight loss journey, if all we're focused on is losing weight, okay, here's what a lot of it involves. Right? A lot of it involves a finish line, first off. Okay, a finish line. Put finish line in the comments just so I know that you're following along with me here. Right? A weight loss journey is typically, it always has a finish line. It has that end goal. Okay, but the problem with having that finish line and end goal is that a lot of people will get there. I want to lose 20 pounds. Okay, I'll lose 20 pounds. Once I hit 20 pounds, I'm going to just get complacent and go right back to where I was. And a lot of times that leads back to weight gain, right? So I'm a big fan of a health journey. Let's just compare the two together. A health journey is more like, I'm in this for the long haul. I am more, instead of having a finish line, yes, we need to set goals in a health journey, you guys. But the difference between the two, a weight loss journey is literally, I'm going to lose 20 pounds. And it's like, period, at the end, right? A health journey is more like, yes, I'm going to lose 20 pounds, but I want to keep it off. And I want this to last for my lifetime. Lifetime in the comments. You're listening, you're able to type, because I really want this to resonate with you right now. If you're trying to lose weight, awesome. Set a goal. In a health journey, it's important. Set a goal. Set that end goal, but then break it down into baby goals. And then you break it down even further into habits, right? But what the biggest difference when it comes to timeline between the two, when it comes to timeline between the two, when you're talking about just a weight loss goal, I see it every single day. You guys, I've been in this industry for over 15 years and then some, and it is the finish line is what gets people in trouble. I want to lose 20 pounds by the end of the year. Okay, you did it. Amazing. Now what do? Don't stop. Why? Because it should be a lifelong journey. When you're on a health journey, you're more of like, yes, I'm going to lose 20 pounds, but then I'm going to keep it off, and I'm going to keep going from there. I'm going to keep working on myself, and I'm going to maintain what I lost. Why? Because you guys, we are on this earth for as long as God gives us. Okay? Whether it's to live to 100 years old, or some of us, our lives are way shorter than we are. You're on a health journey. You're on that journey until the day that you are on this planet ends. You may hit that 20 pounds loss, but you don't stop. You don't stop your workout plan. You don't stop working on your nutrition. You keep it going, because you become addicted to how good you feel in your clothes. You feel good in your skin. Your confidence is built along the way. So why stop it just because you hit a number on the scale? That to me is the difference when it comes to timeline between the two. Okay, now let's talk about the next thing. Nutrition and fitness is a part of both. Again, a little bit of different as far as it's around the mindset around the two. Okay, so let's talk about the difference between the nutrition and both. Nutrition is a part of both. Okay, if you're trying to lose weight or you're trying to get healthy, you should change how you're eating. You should change the food that goes in your mouth. You should shift your mindset in a way of looking at your food, not just for what you're going to look like or what that scale is going to say if you continue on this way of eating. certain amount of time until you reach your goal, and then you go back to old ways. Your food, if you're more on that health journey, you're looking more for your food as your fuel. This is my fuel, how it's going to help me show up today. This is my fuel and my instructions that I'm giving my body so that I can show up, I can perform, I can be present, I can live happy today, I can be in a good mood today, and I can work out because I have energy to do it. And I am trying to lose some weight. I'm going to do all the things that you're going to benefit in so many more ways. So when you're just looking for weight loss, here's the thing. And you guys hear me talk a lot about fad diets. There's a lot of fad diets in the world, many of them. Why? Because do some of them work? Of course. But what a lot of the fad diets do is they do long-term mental damage, because now after following something that tells you to cut out all carbs and all the things, because it starts to create in your mind that food is the enemy, or carbs is the enemy, or protein is the enemy, or whatever it is. Your fruit is the enemy. You guys, there's diets out there that tell you don't eat any fruit, really. Protein, carbs, if you know me at all, those of you guys that work with us, any of us in our coaching programs know I'm not scared of carbs, and I don't want you to be. But when it comes to weight loss and fad diets that only focus on the scale to help a temporary result that's going to make you feel good for a really short period of time, they're more of shifting your mind to have a certain food group is the enemy. Carbs is the perfect example. Put carbs in the comments if you're still listening to me here and you totally are resonating with what I'm saying, because I see carbs being the devil in people's eyes more than ever. Carbs are not the devil, ladies. Carbs are our friend. Carbs are our body's preferred source of fuel, but we're a weight loss journey, right, or a fad diet or a quick fix, they lead us to thinking carbs are the devil, right? Like, oh my gosh, I can't have carbs, I'm trying to lose weight. Yes, you can. You can have carbs. You just need to make sure that you're getting enough of the right kind of carbs. You need to make sure you have enough carbs, not too much, okay, but not too low either. Okay, so a health journey is more looking at those carbs as your fuel, looking at your food as your instructions you're giving your body every day. When you start to look at it more of a, this is how I'm going to feel today, this is how I'm going to show up, this is how I'm going to function, then the weight loss comes. Looking at food as the enemy, just start to learn to love the foods that love you back. And that just takes becoming aware of certain things. That takes having someone maybe guide you and help you to understand the difference. In our detox program as well. Like, a lot of people become aware of the foods that love them back during that program because we cut them out. We cut a lot of the high inflammatory foods out during the detox program, and then when you slowly start to put them back in, you're like, oh my gosh, my body does not like that. I talk about it all the time, but I know my trigger is corn. And I had a date night with my husband this weekend, and we ate Mexican food, and I was not shy at all with chips, and I was hurting the next day, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even check the scale because I didn't want to know. You don't need to know. It's called inflamed. It's called water weight. It'll flush back out in a few days. I'm not gonna kill my mindset by looking. It's a part of it. Here's the other piece of it. Fitness is a part of both as well too. Yay, put fitness in the comments. We should move our bodies. Okay, but again, the difference. And this fitness challenge, if you guys are doing this with us, I want you to really, really use this time doing these workouts, or maybe there's other workouts that you're already doing. I really want you to look at your fitness differently. Okay, on a weight loss journey, if all you're focused on is weight loss, then your mindset going into a workout is, oh, I gotta do this because I'm trying to lose weight. One way to look at your fitness. Yay, Sabrina, I love it. Yeah, fitness again should be a way of life, and when you're on that health journey, on that more of a health journey, you're looking more at your fitness as helping you feel better. Your fitness is more of a mindset thing that when you start to shift your mindset, you may absolutely hate working out. Okay, you may absolutely hate it, and some of us love it. I love working out. It's my coffee in the morning. It's something that I look forward to every single morning, and I know that if I don't get up and move my body, whether it's a hardcore workout or maybe it's just a walk, there's been some time I've been doing a lot of chiropractic work this past week just because my hips are underlined and it's causing some pain over the last few weeks. So my workouts have been a little less intense, but I still get up and I still move because I know how much better I feel and I have less pain. So if you're someone right now that sits a lot because that's your job, that's what you do, you're in front of a computer, little things like that, you guys, whatever it is, when you're on a weight loss journey, you start to hate workouts, you start to dread workouts because, oh, I'm trying to lose weight and the scale's not dropping, so why am I working so hard, and this and that, and this and that, and this and that, right? We all go through these cycles, okay? But if you look at it more of like, I'm going on a health journey. I'm going on a health journey because yes, I want to lose 20 pounds, but you know what? I want to feel good. I want to be active with my kids. I want to be able to just be able to move when I'm in my 60s, 70s, and 80s and beyond. My husband sold a home for a guy. He's in real estate. He sold a home for a guy that was 100 and I think he was 101, and he still got out and he walked every single day. I want to be that when I get that old. Just saying. Fitness is more of a way of life, and when you're looking at this journey here, you guys, more for your health than your weight loss, you start to enjoy those movements. You start to enjoy those workouts. Yes, Bernice, I love it. Anita, Coach Anita's on. I love it. She said, Bernice, those happy endorphins. That is what you've got to look at your fitness routine with. And if you hate working out right now, you may not ever love it, but you can get addicted to those happy endorphins. Do it, and then right after think, oh my gosh, how do I feel right now in the moment? Not what do I look like and what does the scale say? How do I feel right now in the moment? Start becoming aware. It's going to be more mindset work for you if you don't like to work out. It's okay. And here's the other thing with that, fitness doesn't mean I have to go get weights and dumbbells and throw weights around and do all the things. It can be a walk every single day to mindfully move your body. Mindfully move your body. Okay? Fitness is both, but shift it. I'm going to work out because this helps me feel good. This helps me have energy. This helps me be able to be fun mom or fun grandma or whatever it is that your title is. And I can chase my kids and I don't get winded. I don't have to tell my kids, no, mommy can't play because I'm too tired. Or there's been plenty of moms that I know have shared with us. You know, one of my favorite testimonies of one of the ladies that we were working with, she did phenomenal. And I just love her and adore her. And she was going through a really tough time in her life. Just in general, trying to get healthy, lose weight. One of her favorite wins was the fact that her daughter could sit in her lap because her belly was no longer getting in her way. That is health. That is things to look at versus what the scale says. Yeah, Lydia, mindfully move your body. Mindfully move your body. Shauna, sometimes when I'm down, workout helps a lot. Absolutely. That's my favorite thing. I know if I'm struggling or stressing or having moments of like, oh, I feel bad, I'm going to do something. You know, and I will tell you, me personally, I have my own coaches. You guys, I am a coach for a lot of women. I have a coach. Why? Because I know that I need it and I'm worth it and I need that accountability just like everybody else. And one of the big accountability things that we are working on together is me getting up every hour from my computer, because I can, just like anybody else, get stuck just doing all work. Getting up every hour to at minimum, even if it's in my office or pace or in my house or in the middle of the day, my biggest goal is to get outside, even if it's only 10 minutes because it's cold. It's cold for me and we're in Texas, and I know some of you guys are like way colder than me, but I don't like cold. But in the middle of the day, get outside, breathe in some fresh air. Those endorphins are addicting, and it's some of the best things in the world you can become addicted to, right? So health journey versus weight loss. It's how you look at your workouts. It's not how you perform them or what you're actually doing. It's how you look at it, okay? Here's another piece, right? It all wrapped around your habits. And a lot of times when you're on a weight loss journey, you're focusing so much on the negative habits, the bad habits that I'm doing. No, shifting more of your mindset. I'm a big believer in habits. Those of you guys that are on our programs know this. Those of you guys that are either in our one-on-one coaching programs, who have been through our 12-week programs, or you're doing even our Tone 6 programs, we have habits on your calendar for a reason. We're a big fan of habits. You've got to form habits, okay? And again, you know, in a weight loss journey, a lot of times we're just focused on those negative habits that we do. Put those aside. I mean, you have to slowly start to get rid of them, but don't do them all at once. If you cut out every bad habit all at one time, what are you going to do to yourself? You're going to drive yourself crazy. You're going to drive yourself to cravings and feelings of depriving yourself, feelings that suck, feelings like this journey sucks. I don't want to do this, right? Instead, on a health journey, let's focus on the healthy habits that you can incorporate and replace some of the bad habits, right? Let's focus on baby steps. A health journey to me is more about baby steps and changing your habits to change your lifestyle, not just cutting out everything out all at one time and depriving yourself all at once, because that's where the journey doesn't last. Cut those things out, those bad habits, but one tiny thing at a time. Baby. So put a check mark emoji in the comments. Those of you guys that are in our programs or even in our membership and you've done our programs in the past and you still have our app. Our app is all about habits. We're going to I use our app. And I have every habit all the way down to the meditation that I do in the mornings, to the prayer that I do every day, to the midday break, to the foam rolling that I do, to the workouts, to all the things that I do. I have them on my calendar. Why? Because I know my personality. My personality is check, 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 check. I know I'm going to do them because I want to go back into my own app and I want to be able to see everything checked off. And if I don't check everything off, I don't beat myself up. I give myself grace. But my goal is to check as many of those off as I can every single day. And so I find that very empowering to me. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel accomplished. Put accomplished in the comments if you're someone who's like, I need to feel accomplished every day. It doesn't have to be about a pound or a sell that you made in your business or a new client that you signed up or sell for product, whatever it is that you do. You cannot only tie your results to those numbers. It's check, 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 check. Yeah, Lydia, I'm glad we're on the same page. That's how we coach as well too. Majority of women, not everybody is triggered that way, but most of us do. At least those that gravitate to us because we're very similar. I want to check. So instead of just focusing on your bad habits, focus on how can I shift these into good habits? How can I implement one tiny thing at a time that will slowly remove these bad things? Incorporate them all. But over time, remember, if you're on a health journey, this is a lifelong journey. You don't reach a goal on the scale and then you stop. You keep it going. Keep going. You change your lifestyle. And then these things are going to overlap into the loved ones in your life. And you start to teach your family. Maybe your spouse ends up joining along, and even though they don't really mean to, they're doing it anyway because they picked up on what you're doing. No better way to teach your kids or your grandkids or those people that are, or your students, those of you guys that are students or whatever it is that you do in your life. There's no better way to teach others than them watching you do it yourself. I realized this big time just with screen time with my daughter. My daughter's 6 going on 7 in January. And I realized when it really bothered me that she had a lot of screen time. Not that we just want to limit them. We don't deprive them of it. But it really bothered me that she was like, I'm going to come home and get on my iPad. Why did she do that so bad? Because she saw mommy always on her phone. So another piece of habits, this goes to habits, you guys, because again, we're on a health journey here. Remember, we're not just looking at the scale. Habit, our lifestyle, a health journey is also about how you're showing up in your life. Are you showing up because I'm on a weight loss journey? I'm showing up miserable, irritable, because I'm freaking depriving myself and this journey sucks because I'm trying to see a number on the scale. So I'm showing up and I'm showing even my family that I have a bad relationship with food because all I'm focusing on is that stupid scale, and then I have negative self-talk. That's, to me, more of a weight loss journey. Change it into a health journey. Pay attention to how you're showing up with your family. Mine, I was realizing, wow, mommy's on her phone too much. So my daughter's picking up the habit that I created because she's watching me. I have worked from home since the day that she was born, which is an amazing blessing, something I'm so grateful for. But I realized, okay, come 4 o'clock when I pick her up from school and we get home, it's homework time. I actually have been deleting social media apps from my phone so that I don't go back into those old ways and habits. And I'm present. I'm present, mama. Will I answer and stuff in the evenings? Yeah, but if I do, I have to physically come to my computer and open it up. From a mental, that's just a habit example I wanted to show you and be a little transparent with you guys as well. Because these are things that we also talk about on a health journey. What time are you putting your phone up? How are you going to bed? What time are you going to bed? How many hours of sleep are you getting? These are all habits that we focus on when we're more on a health journey. Why? Because it all matters. It does not only matter what you put in your mouth and what your workouts look like. Those are two very important pieces of a weight loss or a health journey, but there is so much more to it than that, you guys. A weight loss journey is just focusing on more on what you look like. You guys, I really want you to focus on what you feel like. Put feel in the comments if this is resonating with you. How do you feel? How are you showing up? Are you present or are you irritable and crabby? Are you present and energized or are you like brain fog, coma? Our body enough, not getting enough of the right things. We're not even spending 20 to 30 minutes on the weekends to meal prep some food throughout the week to keep me from the drive-through lines or keep me from just eating crap or just not eating at all. All bad habits. Health journey, you got to feel yourself so you can show up. Your family deserves to have you present, happy, joyful moment, not just a fraction of you, of what's left, because you're not taking time to move your body. You're not taking time to fuel it with the right kinds of food. You're not taking time to fuel it at all because you're so busy all over the place that you're not even eating at all. Guys, that's one of the worst habits in the world. And if you want to lose weight, when you don't eat, guess what happens to your metabolism? It stops. It shuts down. The beauty of it is you can recover and speed it back up. But it does take time and patience, not a quick fix. Especially if your metabolism is crashed. You can't get it to speed back up overnight. Just like you can't reverse unhealthy in 6 weeks or even 12 weeks. Like, it is a lifelong journey. Think about how long it has taken you to, if you're in an unhealthy, unhappy place right now, I want you to ask yourself. And if you know that number, put it in the comments. How long has it taken you to become the version of you that you are right now that you're unhappy with? Years, maybe after you had kids, it all went downhill from there. We're human, mamas. That's when mine started going downhill after my second kid. But it boiled down to, it had nothing to do with the fact that I had kids. That's what I wanted more than anything in the world, was to be a mom. And I've been blessed with that opportunity twice. But I wasn't taking care of me, the vessel. I couldn't take care of them very well either. Right? So where I'm going with this is, how long has it taken you to get to where you're at right now? Is it 7 years? Because I'm about to have a 7-year-old. Is it lifelong because you've had lifelong bad habits or relationships with the food your entire life? You've never had it any different? Or maybe it's just been, hey, it's been a rough 2 years. It's been a rough 2 years. I was good before then. Now the last 2 years has led me to where I'm at right now. And I've gained X amount of pounds. I'm exhausted. I'm crabby. I'm all the above. And I want you to think about, how in the world, how long is it going to take me to get out of this? Serena, that's probably the answer a lot of people will have. Too long. Too long to even count, Angela. I don't even know how many years. Don't even want to know. Yeah, too long. But you can make the change, I promise. You just have to accept that it's going to take time. Give yourself grace. And if you choose more of the health journey way of doing this, you will be so grateful that you do. I can't tell you how many women have told us, because they're going this route, they are dropping pounds, but they're changing their entire life. They're not just changing the scale. And their kids are so excited for the changes they're seeing made. Their husbands are saying, dude, I got my life back. I got my life back. This is so exciting. They're changing everybody's life, not just their own. And that's more of a health journey to me. Because, I feel like the health journey round is learning to be a little selfish. And selfish to me is taking care of you first so you can take care of everybody else. That shirt on our apparel store because of that very reason. Selfish, but selfish in the comments. A health journey is a positive selfish. You've got to become a little selfish. You got to do it for you. Not for your husband, not for your kids. You've got to do it for you. Why? Because you deserve it. You're worthy. And when the more time, even money, even, experience that you invest in yourself, that is an investment in your family like you cannot believe. Sabrina, I love your hashtags. Hashtag selfish, hashtag positive health journey. Yeah, Lydia, if our cups are empty, we can't fill up our families. Absolutely not. And I say this often, but there's nobody that has ever come to me in the journey of trying to get healthy and said, I don't want to show up for my family. I want to be exhausted and moody all day, but I really want the scale to change. I have never heard that in my entire life. I don't think I ever will. If I do, if I hear that, I'm going to have to refer that person, because that's not for me. That's not in alignment with what we do here. So the biggest difference, you guys, I'll wrap it up here. If you've got questions, drop them below. Obviously, we do coaching. If coaching is something you would like to explore, we have anything from for everybody's budget. We have options, all kinds. But drop info below, and we'll share some with you if you would like to. But the biggest thing that I want you to take away from today's video is, are you on a weight loss journey or on a health journey? And if you started this video thinking, I'm on a weight loss journey, I just want to scale to move, Angela, I'm just tired of seeing that scale. I hope, if anything, I could have shifted you a little bit to look at this more for the bigger picture. And that's what it is. It is the bigger picture. It is the lifelong journey. It is the healthier version of you. It's adding years to your life. It's impacting your entire family. It's impacting your kids. It's impacting your success in your business. I can't tell you how many entrepreneurs that I work with on a daily basis, and the entrepreneurs that I see and have been blessed to learn from and be a part of. A lot of them are very unhappy and unhealthy because they don't do this. They don't slow down, so then they struggle even in their business. Guys, I cannot stress how much. So if you're trying to even be successful in life or business or any of the above, it all starts with you. If you're not taking care of you, you're gonna have a really hard time to even focus on your business or even be a part of the hustle that you're trying to be a part of. That hustle is going to lead to burnout. Believe me, that's where I was. That was me over 2 years ago. I was chasing everything, every success, the ranks of my businesses, working for everybody else, and not giving anything to myself. And then it all slowly started crumbling down to the point where we paid mortgage price on a credit card because it had crashed down that hard. Because I couldn't keep up. You cannot keep up even with the level of success that you want. If those of you guys that are working businesses and entrepreneurs just like me and trying to do all the things, you cannot keep up if you don't start with you. You first. We'll reach out for sure and share some info with you. Okay, so I hope you got some value from it. It's the bigger picture. In this group, yes, we're here to help you lose weight. Yes, we're here to help you shrink your belly fat. Yes, we're here to help you change your body composition, lose fat, tone up, build some muscle, feel more confident in your own skin, love your own skin. But it's more of the health journey approach, changing your mind while we're also changing your body. That's what we're all about in here. So if that resonates with you, yes, you're in the right place. If you got questions, drop them below. That's all I got, you guys. Y'all have an amazing Monday. Keep it up. Day 1 of the fitness challenge. We're going all the way. The last workout ends on Christmas Eve, so that you can enjoy Christmas Day with your family in the moment. Your Christmas PJs all day, watching the kids or grandkids or whoever, play. And that's all we got, you guys. Y'all have an amazing day. All hopefully chat soon. Bye.
Thank you so much for listening to another episode of Fit Mama Health Talk with me, Angela Campbell. I feel extremely blessed every day and grateful for your support, as I can't tell you how much it truly drives me every day to continue bringing more value to you with health and fitness and mindset, and also faith, inspiration, so you too can change your health as well as your family's health and life. I appreciate always listening. I also appreciate the shares. If you don't already follow me, you can also find me on Instagram at the_fit_mompreneur, or you can also search our free Facebook group, The Fit Mompreneur, on Facebook. Join our group full of all women, all walks of life. Share this episode and also tag me if you do, so we together can help inspire and impact more women together as a whole.